You'll need about 10 grams of cotton yarn in Aran or worsted weight and a 4mm hook. You could also try double knit and a 3.5mm hook. We're going to start off with a slip knot loop on our hook. Then we're going to chain 4 and we're going to join in the first chain to form a ring. Now we're going to chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet. Then we're going to put another 19 double crochets into this ring. So that's a lot of stitches to fit in. So after every 4 or 5, you're going to have to shunt them round the ring. You can be quite rough, just to make sure that you're leaving yourself enough room to fit in all 20 stitches. So I'm going to carry round and I'll meet you when I'm at the end of this first round. Here I am, I finished round 1 and I'm ready to join the round. So I'm going to slip stitch into the third chain of the beginning chain 3 that I made. I'm now ready to do round 2. So chain 1, turn the work, and you're going to put the first single crochet of the round into the slip stitch you made from the previous round. Now you're going to make 19 more single crochets, 1 in each stitch. So I'll meet you when I get near the end of round 2. So I've come to the end of round 2. Make sure you have got 20 single crochets. It might seem like there's an empty stitch, but don't worry about that. The most important thing is that you have 20 stitches. Join with a slip stitch into the first stitch of this round. Now we're ready for round 3. This starts with a chain 3, which counts as your first double crochet. Turn the work to the right side again. And the next stitch is a front post double crochet. The front post double crochets are going to be worked into round 1, or round the posts of round 1. So let's skip the chain 3 and front post double crochet around next stitch. Next we're going to put 2 double crochets into round 2. We're going to skip what looks like the first stitch, and we're going to put 1 into each of the next 2. Now we're going to continue around like this. So front post double crochet into round 1, skipping a stitch, going into the next one, and then doing 2 double crochets into round 2. So you might have to tip the work forward to make sure you're not skipping any stitches. So let's carry on like that, and I'll meet you back when I'm close to the end of the round. I'm coming to the end of round 3. I just need to make 1 more double crochet. So making sure I'm not skipping a stitch, going into the next stitch of round 2. And now it does look like there's a bit of a gap there, but don't worry about that. We want to keep the continuity of 2 double crochets between each of the front posts. So we've got the chain here already that we made at the beginning of the round, and now at the end of the round we've made the second one. We're going to join with a slip stitch into your beginning third chain of your beginning chain 3, and as you can see that doesn't look too bad. Now we're ready for round 4. We're going to chain 1 and turn the work to the wrong side. We're going to single crochet into the slip stitch made to join the previous round, and then we're going to single crochet into the next stitch. And now we're going to make an increase. So on this round the increases always fall into the front post double crochet, into the top of the front post double crochet. So you can just keep flipping your work every now and then to check you're on track. So we're going to put two into there. 1, 2, then 1 into each of the next 2, and 2 into the next. So carry on around like that, and I'll meet you back at the end of the round. I've come to the end of round 4, and I have got 1 increase left to make in the last front post double crochet. So I'm going to make 2 single crochets in there, and then I'm going to join the round with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. We've now finished round 4. We're now ready to do the last round, round 5. Again, this starts with a chain 3, and which counts as a double crochet, and you're going to turn the work to the right side, and you're going to skip what looks like the first stitch, and you're going to make 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Now you're going to make a front post double crochet around the front post double crochet from round 3. Next, to finish off the edge, we are going to make what I call a mini picot. So we're just going to chain 1 quite loosely, and then in this little back ridge of the chain, I'm going to make a slip stitch. It just extends the long single crochet out slightly from the edge, making it look a bit like a spoke. Next, we're going to make 4 double crochets into each of the next stitches of the previous round without skipping any. So 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can probably guess, we're now going to make another front post double crochet and a mini picot. And another 4 double crochet. So let's carry on round, and I'll meet you at the end of this final round. Just done the last front post double crochet and mini picot. Now we're going to make 2 more double crochets, making sure we're not skipping any. And we're going to finish the round with a sewn bind off. Cut the yarn, leaving a long enough tail for sewing. Pull the live loop open until the tail end pops out. Get a needle. Skip the chain, go through the first double crochet, proper double crochet of the round, back through the last stitch, and just quickly whip stitch into the back of the chain loosely, and the last double crochet just to secure that. And then I'm going to actually sew the end into the single crochet round because that's nice and tight. Trim the end. And there you have it, your very own cotton face scrubby. If you found this IGTV video a little bit too quick, I've also got an extended version on my YouTube channel, which is a bit more detailed.